Hi, hello, Suman viewers. This is Sony here. I'm here in the Aero India 2025. Come let us know about the Avironix drones today. Very good morning.
Good morning.
This is Sony here. Nice meeting you here in the Avironix. As it is a pleasant day, so I just want to know about Avironix here. What is going on exactly? And I see a lot of crowd here. So hope it is it's a very good going to be very good success here. So can you please let us know your journey?
Avironix started about 8 years ago, and we started in the agricultural space for the spray of agricultural products. But now we are in two verticals: the agricultural and the defense side.
Okay.
And we are also making all our drones indigenous. That is, we are not using any Chinese components.
Okay.
Because Chinese components in the military is a no-no.
Yes, exactly.
So this is our first product, which is 100% non-Chinese.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how we make. And this is our products range from personal protection devices for the Jawans to all the way to dropping payloads on the enemy.
Okay. My next question is like how our Avironix drones are different from the competitors? I mean,
why is it very different? Because the
exactly.
reason we are different is because we started from ground up, from the physics, from the aeronautics, and from aerospace side. So all our engineers are aeronautical engineers. So we know the science behind how to fly it. So we are not buying kits like other people and assembling it and showing it off as a drone.
Okay, so it means that you are going from the scratch.
We're going from scratch.
Yeah.
We make everything from this to this to this to this. We make everything here, and of course we buy a few things, but they are again, like I said, non-Chinese.
Sir, can you please let me know about this tail seater? I mean, what exactly about this tail seater?
This particular product.
Yeah, product.
This particular product is essentially when you see drones coming at you.
Okay.
Enemy drones. This will go up in the air and with a camera be able to spot that thing and go and destroy it.
Oh. Okay.
So the basic idea is it's like a rocket drone.
Okay.
So it will attack the enemy aircraft that's coming in.
Okay.
And there's a camera right on top of it.
Okay.
And has 4 motors, and it carries a 500 gram grenade.
Okay.
When it hits it, it explodes it.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
This is built entirely in India, designed here and manufactured here.
Okay. What about that, sir? I mean, like it's
these are all personal surveillance drone for the Jawans.
Okay.
So they can use this. For example, they can use this in the pocket and fly it to see if there's any enemy on the other side.
Yeah.
And they'll come back, put it in your pocket, go on. You can just throw it, it'll start flying.
Yeah. Pocket kind of a thing. How many hours it flies, sir? I mean,
This will go on for about an hour.
Okay.
So on its own.
Okay.
So this particular drone is about 8.5 feet long.
Okay.
It's powered by hydrogen.
Okay.
There's a hydrogen tank inside.
Okay.
And it can generate the energy from the hydrogen, so it doesn't have a battery for it. Very proud of it. It was all designed in-house by our engineers.
Yeah. That also the same, sir? I mean,
that is for the agriculture.
Agriculture drones. Okay. Yeah. Can I have a view?
This is for spraying, so you can connect it to water on the ground and use it for spraying. And that is for this is for military payloads, and you can drop the bombs.
Okay.
Those are bombs.
Okay, bombs. Okay.
Yeah, so they will fly wherever you want to fly, and you can release them individually or simultaneously.
Okay. That is also the agriculture drone.
That's for agriculture, for spraying.
Okay.
And we have designed it such a way it folds completely.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I can understand by the model itself, like they are started from the scratch.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice talking to you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you very much.
Hi, Ritika ma'am.
Hi.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Can I know about the Garuda?
Yes. Garuda Aerospace started in 2016. 100 drones was launched by Narendra Modi. 100 drones in 100 different locations launch chesnaru. This was more to promote our agricultural drones. Mainly a benefit to the farmers, where you can do crop management, soil and water management, livestock management, plant reforestation, various other services like this can be provided. So it
Okay.
becomes easier. ఇప్పుడు యూజువల్గా ఏం చేస్తారంటే బ్యాక్ ప్యాక్ స్ప్రేయింగ్ కూడా
Yes,
యూజ్
exactly.
చేస్తాం కదా. It's very difficult for a spraying person to go and spray that entire 1 acre or 2 acres of land.
Yes.
The land structure also ఒకతర different
Different,
shapes
yeah,
లా
yeah.
ఉంటుంది. So how will you actually map that area and then do it with backpack spraying? It becomes difficult. So then we are using drones for that. Adi first poisi map చేస్తారు. మ్యాప్ అయిన తక్షణం ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఇట్ విల్ గో అండ్ స్ప్రే. మీకు యావ లెవెల్లో స్ప్రే చేయాలా, యావ లెవెల్లో మీరు యావ క్రాప్ యావ డిసీజ్ ఉంది, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ యూ కెన్ ఓన్లీ స్పెసిఫిక్లీ కేటర్ టు దట్ and it will spray. Apart from that, we have something called as UTM technology. We partnered with Thales. దీంట్లో ఏమైతుందంటే మెయిన్లీ it tracks all the number of drones that is flying within a particular radius. ఇప్పుడు just like your aeroplane management system, you know which aeroplane is taking off, when it's landing.
Yes.
అదే రీతి ఇప్పుడు we are finding out, we're giving this technology for our police department, army officers and all these regulatory authorities just to track. ఇప్పుడు Aero India వచ్చిండారు మీరు. You don't know whether an illegal drone is being flying somewhere. It's not supposed to for our own safety reasons.
Yes.
Who's there to monitor this? The Aero India lane మీరు చూస్తే ఇప్పుడు 50-60 different types of drones చూసింటారు.
Yeah.
So the supply also is as good as that. Who is that one person who can control these drones? ఇప్పుడు ఒక పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్, ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఒక సిగ్నల్ జంప్ చేస్తే మీ ఇంటికి ఒక ఫోటో వస్తుంది saying that you missed the signal or jumped
Yes.
the signal or anything like that. Same rules apply even for drones.
Okay.
So our riti, like here you can find out if you can get these drones mapped. She'll also explain more about this.
So this is a drone detection software. It's called the UTM technology and tracking mapping. So this we are partnered with Thales and we're launching this soon. This is a trial run that we have right now. So this will help you detect drones. For example, due to a circumference of 15 kilometer radius, so any drone flying in that area or any activity happening in that area can be witnessed by this platform.
Okay.
So this will help any governing body to keep a stern regulations so nobody violates it. Okay? Drones are flown even in the red zone. To avoid that, we are launching this platform which will help them get all the details and make sure that they stick to whatever they have applied permissions.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So that's the best part about this technology,
Okay.
where you can track every single drone. So if it goes beyond that, people may permission 5-kilometer radius తీసుకుంటారు, red zones and all, you shouldn't fly these drones. So you can track all of that and you can figure out ಯಾವ altitude la fly aita undi drone, who's flying, for what purpose, all those details can be tracked.
Yeah.
And it can track whether it's used for illegal activities and all of that. Apart from that, we have landmine detection drone. We have our Amaran drone, which is nothing but a rocket launcher drone. Then we have a lifebuoy drone, which is again used for rescue purposes. If you'll go to a beach, there are a lot of beach activities. At times you go beyond visual sight, no?
Yes.
And by the time a boat or a rescue says, it will take a lot of time.
Yes. Gaji, I mean, what is the response did you get from this Aero India 2025?
We got a very good response. If you see the walk-ins also, it's very
Yeah.
good. Even though it's so sunny outside, no,
Yes,
people are coming to explore what are the new products we're dealing with. Not only that, your officers are coming and telling us what their problem statement is, what type of drones they are looking at. So it's a big learning for us. So whatever we have developed, we're trying to offer those with whatever customizations they require. So it's a good platform for us to come and, showcase our products.
Yeah. Nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.
So can you please let us know about your journey in the Newspace? So how it started and how it's going on?
Okay.
So,
Among the products which Newspace has got, and the line of products, I would say, the kind of capability which we want to give to our armed forces, Seshnak forms the precision guided weapon, inventory of what we are offering for the Indian Armed Forces.
Okay.
It starts from the smallest, what you see here.
Okay.
While we call it Ishuk stands for a precise arrow.
okay.
Okay. It also falls under Seshnak series of what we are making.
Okay.
This is a micro munition which can be launched from a UAV, and it is it's a precision guided weapon. To be in the classification, if you ask, it's a precision guided weapon. That means it can be launched. What you can see from there, the drone which you see there,
Yes.
that has got 4 of these same weapons, which
Okay.
can get released from this drone or any of the drones. What you see here, any of the drones can release these weapons. These are independent weapons by itself, highly precise with an accuracy of 3 meters. Okay, and it has got a range of about 3 kilometers. That means once you launch, it can hit the target which is 3 kilometers away from where you are going to hit. This is Sheshnak 10. The 10 stands for the weight category. That means its total वजन जो है, that is 10 kilograms.
Oh.
Okay, this has got a small warhead here, which is about a kg again. All these wings and mechanism which you are seeing can get folded and get into this tube,
Oh.
and this
So
is
nice.
launched. It takes off from this tube.
Okay.
Once it comes out of the tube, these wings open and it can fly out at a speed of close to more than 100 kmph.
Oh.
Okay, it can go out to about 15 kilometers away
Okay.
and loiter there. That means uski jo flight time hai, it can be up to 15 minutes. That
Okay.
means it can stay at one place, do a scanning of the ground below it for 15 minutes and go and hit a target. If the operator says that, okay, this is your target,
Okay.
then it is related through the comm link. It's got a communication link through which it can be told to go and hit a target. This is Sheshnak 50. Okay. Again, like I said, 50 is because the total weight is 50 kg.
Again the 50.
It has got a range of 50 kilometers also.
Okay.
That means 50 kg, 50 kilometer
50
range.
kilometer. Okay. Easy
This
to identify what
Yes,
exactly.
yes. So we have named it like that.
Yeah.
However, this is also foldable. That means the entire wing can be folded. But you must have noticed this is not a this cannot go into a tube. It is not
Yes,
designed for a tube.
Okay.
This is because this is designed for air launch.
Okay.
Okay. So we have this air launch product. We have made it to be released from a helicopter or any aircraft, a fighter aircraft also.
Okay.
So what it is expected to do is on a helicopter, it sits on the weapon station. Wings are folded.
Okay.
Once the helicopter goes into the enemy area, he will
opens
release. He can carry 2 of them.
Okay.
He can release them. This will fly out. Wings will open, and this can go up to again 180 kilometer per hour is the speed which it can fly out. So extremely fast, and it can go out 50 kilometer, like I said, and got an endurance of 2 hours.
Brief me about this. What HD
Yeah. Okay. This one is I will call a cargo helicopter,
cargo?
unmanned cargo helicopter.
Okay.
This is optimized for high altitude operations.
Okay.
So the challenge is that Army faces day-to-day challenges of taking supplies to Siachen, Ladakh and all, no, because very high altitude, where conventional aircraft always face a problem because of the low density of the air.
Yeah.
So typically their load carrying capability is very less. You must have heard of so many accidents and
Yes.
happens because of these helicopters which provide supplies to that place. The load carrying capacity is always found wanting.
Yes.
Can just many times can carry just a can of petrol, not
Yeah.
more than that. So we are trying to solve that problem. We are trying to give it a capability of carrying 50 kilograms
Okay.
in those altitudes of Siachen and Ladakh and all.
Oh.
Okay, and it is completely unmanned. That means you are not risking the life of a human being
Human
here.
being. Yeah.
Okay, so, and technology is conventional helicopter, but optimized for very high altitude operations at a very low density
Yes. Exactly.
air. Okay, this is Sheshnak 150. This is the
Okay.
biggest of the Sheshnak series.
Okay.
Okay, why 150? 150 kgs, and range is not 150. It is
Okay.
1000 kilometers.
Oh,
Okay,
that's great.
it can travel 1000 kilometers. It can loiter for 5 hours.
Oh,
Okay, that one is 2 hours. I
2
said
hours. Right.
this is 5 hours.
Okay. Okay.
And it can go up to 1000 kilometers if you're not going to come back. In a straight line, you can go up to 1000 kilometers. If you heard of the Ukrainian war,
Yeah.
most of these loitering munitions, which are very successful and doing a great job, are these kind of loitering munitions which can penetrate deep 1000 kilometers and loiter there for 5 hours. Why 5 hours? Means you typically launch it and forget about it for 5 hours. It will continue doing its job. It has also got a high-end camera.
Okay.
It will keep looking out, scanning the area, identifying automatically which is a tank, which is a house, which is a bridge.
Okay.
It's called automatic target recognition. It's the inbuilt capability which we have built up in that. All AI based, and can carry a payload, a warhead of 25 kg to 40 kg.
Okay.
Like I said, that one was 10 kg.
10 kg.
This is 25 kg, upgradable to 40 kg.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So, like I said, all the numbers from small one,
Yeah, small
and
to
this
big
is the
again.
largest one which
The
we are trying to
largest
do.
one. Yeah.
Okay, currently this is also undergoing flight trials, very
Okay.
advanced stage of development. That
Okay.
means it is more or less ready to be offered to the customer.
Okay.
Most of the products which you see here have completed their trials,
Yeah.
and they have reached a stage in which they can be offered to the customer with a high degree of usability. Right? Straight away they can use.
Yes.
Okay.
So what is this, sir?
This one is only a prototype. This is just a model. It's a half-scale model.
Okay.
But the real one will be bigger than this.
Bigger.
This is a
Okay.
new project which we have got from Indian Navy.
Okay.
It's called for the Navy Naval Combat Unmanned Vehicle.
Okay.
Okay.
Naval. Okay.
So the concept is that this is a very high-speed bird. It can fly up to 500 kmph.
Oh.
The speed which we are expecting it to fly is like a fighter. This is, you can also call it as a helper to a fighter pilot, the fighter aircraft.
Aircraft. Okay.
The fighter aircraft can use this, once this is launched, it is launched from the ground, it can fly, go and catch up with another fighter pilot. The fighter pilot sitting in the cockpit can take control of it.
So what are the challenges industry is facing as per drones? Can you please say something about that?
Yeah, I mean, the challenges like, what Newspace we have come up within a short period of time, like, right from manufacturing, quality and everything, inputs and other things. So the growth is very fast, and the time frame, especially what I feel, right from the design time frame, the time what is given to the design and development and other factories. It's a very, the schedule is quite stringent, the fast development thing. And to keep up with the challenges of the quality, the process and the design output and all, I feel that is, yes, there is few challenges, because being a defense order contract or development orders and all, so the time frame is comparatively short. Yeah.
Where do you want to see in the upcoming 5 years? Like exactly, where do you want to look around?
Yeah, the space with which Newspace is growing, it's very fast, and we would surely like to see one among the major OEMs like आप बोल सकते हैं नाम. Yeah,
So
along
what
with
Sujata is trying to highlight here is, we as an industry, as a company, have grown extremely fast. The user has got a lot of expectation from us, and meeting up to that, the pace with which the user wants us to deliver is really scary. It is very challenging. While we are up to the challenge, quality in manufacturing, quality in design, quality in manufacturing, all those things are challenged because we as a small company, we don't have anything to fall back to past knowledge. We are learning on the go, and what customer expects is at par with what is the big companies are already delivering. The quality, the standards in which they are expecting is what going, all those big companies are already delivering. So meeting up to that challenge, we don't want to be found to be short in that. It's a big challenge. Our CEO says that we should be the Lockheed Martin of India.
I was about to say the same thing.
So we are pretty much getting into any of the technology which is futuristic and which can give a punch to our armed forces to fight the war of the future.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So nice meeting you, sir.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you once again.
Thank you. Today I am here with Zen Technologies, Sir Kishore sir to unnam. So hi, nice meeting you, sir.
Very nice meeting.
So sir, మీ కంపెనీ గురించి కొంచెం చెప్పగలుగుతారా మా వ్యూవర్స్ కి?
Zen Technologies Limited is a listed company in 1993 లో
Okay.
simulators for training దాంతో start చేశాం.
Okay.
Then from there the journey was quite initially quite tough, but eventually we made it.
Okay.
After that ఇప్పుడు counter drone systems చేస్తున్నాం.
Okay.
ఈ ఎగ్జిబిషన్ లో మేము లాయిటరింగ్ మ్యూనిషన్ హిట్ డ్రోన్స్
Okay.
రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ అవర్ ఇండియన్ ఆర్మీ అండ్ ఆల్ అది కూడా మొదలేసాం.
Okay.
So and we are also a listed company.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
well. We give
Yeah.
fantastic returns to our investors also. So this is what we are under homegrown now. Everything is indigenous. We got a very capable R&D skill set with us, which we are developing for our defense forces. And we are also exporting to various countries. Got an office in US,
Okay.
and we are also progressing over there.
Okay, okay. So may I know how this anti-drones are helping this?
Our anti-drone systems today, if you see, the drone warfare has totally changed. It is drone and anti-drone systems more than the tank and anti-tank or the trench warfare. So we are actually addressing to enhance the capacity of our armed forces for providing counter-drone systems as well as drone systems.
Okay.
So that's what we are putting in. We already sold a lot of these things to Indian Army as well as Indian Air Force.
Okay. So,
So it comprises of a RF detector,
Yeah.
a jammer,
okay.
and a radar, expand radar.
Okay.
And then finally, we have got electro-optical devices which can be connected to their own weapon systems, which can obliterate any drones which are coming, including swarm drones.
How only the drones are useful for defense as well as the normal
We are
public
not into any civilian market. We
Okay.
are only addressing the defense market.
defense market. Only the focusing about the defense. Yeah, yeah. So what? How the air show?
It's a fantastic start.
So
We're
what?
getting a lot of traction.
Okay. What is the products you are showcasing here, sir?
Pardon?
What are the products you are
So we are
showcasing?
showcasing simulators, we are showcasing RCWS, remote control weapon stations, which can be connected to our counter drone systems. Then we are showcasing counter drone systems.
Okay.
These are the few things what we are showcasing.
Okay. And what are the challenges we are facing? Now.
Now the challenges have reduced dramatically.
Okay.
Things are pretty good now. There are challenges, there are delays in procurement and all those things, but no, there are part of the processes. We are also working with the MOD to. So they're also finding it very new. A lot of startups are coming and all. So we are also supporting a lot of startups. So this is the way we are going.
So how do you want to see in the coming future, sir? Where do you want to exactly?
We will be addressing a lot of foreign countries.
Yeah.
We would like to be a leading player in simulation, counter drone systems. These are the two main verticals we are looking at.
Yeah. Karnakar sir unnaru and plus Krishna Sai garu unnaru. We are giving introduction about the Apollo Microsystems Limited. So sir, మీ జర్నీ ఎలా స్టార్ట్ అయ్యిందో కొంచెం మాకు చెప్పగలుగుతారా?
We started our journey 40 years back
Okay.
with an investment of, you don't believe, 500 rupees investment. I started my career.
Great.
Okay. Today, if you ask me, our contribution is there. Every indigenous program, our contribution is there.
Okay.
Today, our government is calling Make in India, Make for the World. We started our journey 40 years back. Make in India concept we started 40 years back.
Okay.
Today, if you ask me, so many areas we are working. We are working on missile technology. We are working on underwater weapon side. We are working on airborne program side. So, a lot of programs. Wherever indigenous program is there, our contribution will be there, definitely. Lot of space programs also we are working. In fact, for border monitoring and all, our RAW and other departments they are using our systems. Yeah.
So what is the thing you are showcasing for this show, sir?
See, like our company was doing subsystem level.
Okay.
Last couple of years we started doing complete weapon.
Okay.
This is the one drone we come out with technology.
Okay.
This can carry 25 kg payload. There is one more variant is a 50 kg version also. This one carry around 25 kg.
Okay.
This can drop the aerial bombs.
Okay.
We have aerial bombs from 1 kg to 25 kg aerial bombs we are having.
Okay.
And this can carry even underwater torpedo also.
Okay. That is turbine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there are that one is a mini torpedo.
Okay.
That can be dropped from air. That can be dropped from ship. Okay. Any small ship also can carry this weapon.
Okay.
In fact, yesterday only we unveiled these two products.
Okay.
Yes.
These two parts of the
Yes,
show.
yes.
Okay. How is the show, sir? As per
Show
your
is going on very good.
So how?
Very good response. Lot of foreign companies also approaching us.
Okay.
Like global scenario, if we see lot of change, like many industries coming to India to manufacture in India under Make in India concept.
Yeah.
We are also likely to sign MOU with many companies, overseas companies, Russian companies, Ukraine companies, Israel companies. I think very soon we are going to listen. We will be signing MOU with many industries. Like we are also doing the complete weapon. We have taken this assignment from Indian Navy.
Okay.
This is an anti-submarine this thing.
Okay.
We'll be firing from a ship it will go and hit the submarine. At a depth of more than up to 8 kilometers, this can travel.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
This complete weapon, in fact, we are doing.
okay.
Sometime back, India was importing from Russia, so they discontinued because of so many reasons. Now they want to have equivalent one-to-one this thing. We are now developing.
Okay.
I'm sure next 1 year we are going to supply this. thing.
And can I know what are the
All
parts
all
like,
these subsystems used in missile programs.
missile programs?
You name any program, short range, some 4 kilometer range to Agni 5,000 kilometer range missile also. We are supplying the subsystems.
Okay, okay,
Each system will be doing one function, different functions. These things are we are calling SAMs.
okay,
SAM is a system is working now. When we are firing any missile, when it reaches to target, close to target, then this fellow will be activating the explosive.
okay, okay.
This fellow is doing that function actually.
Okay, these are the parts I think. It's
Yeah, see
placed-
like in the missile, there's so many subsystems will be there.
Okay,
All these things, one or other program we are supplying.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
So something is doing here, electromechanical thing. Here also we are supplying. The front end will be detecting the target. That portion also we are working. Onboard computer main, that is the main heart of the missile. That also we are doing.
Such a great journey,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
సో మీరు ఏమైనా చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నారా మా వ్యూవర్స్ కి? ఐ మీన్ లైక్
Yeah, good encouragement is there. Our government is encouraging.
yeah,
The same thing continues. This
so-
industry is going to lead the our economy and GDP.
sure sir,
Yes.
definitely.
I'm sure next 20-25 years, India is going to export. Many countries going to depend on India.
Yeah,
That's what I'm sure.
Exactly, sir.
Yes.
Exactly. Nice talking to you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
సో ఈ రోజు మేము ఐడియా ఫోర్డ్స్ తో ఉన్నాము. సో అండ్ వీఆర్ మీటింగ్ రాఘవ్ హియర్. సో హీ విల్ బి ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ అబౌట్ ఐ మీన్ లైక్ వాట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ గోయింగ్ ఆన్ హియర్. సో రాఘవ్ జీ, కెన్ యూ ప్లీజ్ షేర్ మీ సమ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ యూ ఆర్ షోకేసింగ్ హియర్ ఫర్ ఏరో ఇండియా?
Sure. So the first biggest thing that we're showcasing at Aero India is our brand new Netra 5, which is
Okay.
going to be launching today. If I were to quickly describe the Netra 5, this is basically a do-everything quadcopter. Not only can you play around with its onboard software, you can also attach any payload you want. So you can think of any mission that needs AI, that needs a different payload, and that needs great capability. Netra 5 is for you. You can just think of it as a intelligent flying computer.
Okay. May I know the name behind this Netra's 5? I mean, why exactly this Netra only?
So Netra was one of the first brandings that we'd used for one of
Okay.
our old quadcopter. Netra obviously means eyes.
Okay.
So the idea behind the initial Netra was to give our forces eyes in the sky.
Okay.
So we started with Netra, then we had Netra V2, V3, V4.
Okay.
And now because this generation is so different, we wanted to change the naming a little bit and we just called it now Netra 5. We dropped the V.
Okay.
So now it's simply Netra 5 and it still carries that more than a decade legacy of the Netra branding and everything that makes a Netra Netra, including the class leading flight time of more than 75 minutes, the weather resistance, the range and the brand new payload capability, which is a multi-sensor payload, is in the Netra. So while I talk a lot about the Netra software, it is still backed by the great class leading hardware of the Netra series.
So what are the difference from other drones and what exactly, I mean, can you please let us...
Of course. So the biggest thing is the onboard compute, which is the onboard AI intelligence. And what that enables this drone to do is fly without GPS.
Okay.
So if the drone enters any situation where people are jamming the GPS,
Okay.
the drone will use its visual sensors located underneath and trace its path back home safely. So that's the first main thing. The second main thing is we've done some changes to the communication system where we're able to do frequency hopping and auto channel selection to make sure that even in difficult communication environments, the drone can still fly its mission.
What kind of a payloads you are placing? I mean, like missile kind of a thing or what
No.
exactly?
So for this, we have 3 payloads that we're showcasing today. The Netra 5 can take 2 kilograms of any payloads.
Okay.
So the first simple one is, for example, a simple drop mechanism. You simply slide it in. It's very simple, and it will lock into place.
Okay.
It can drop any payload you want, like any medicines or any life-saving supplies. Pulls the tab up, it comes off very easily. We also have 2 more payloads here. So this is a megaphone payload. This is for public safety customers when they want to make announcements, like in case of traffic stops or anything. This one is a SAR payload. This payload is used for looking through fog or looking through canopies, which is a big problem today. And it can essentially penetrate those conditions and search for metallic signatures underneath the tree line, which is usually an indicator of human activity. So like I'm saying, everything I described, you must have seen there is a new use case.
Yes,
And that is the beauty of the Netra 5, is that within seconds, you can change it from a surveillance copter to a public information device to a canopy penetration device.
Okay. That means it's showing like you are using for the multi-purpose.
Exactly.
Even for the defense as well as a normal.
For everyone. It is the
Yeah.
perfect multi-role aircraft.
Yeah, that's the reason. And may I know what is exactly that the structure is behind?
Sure, yes. We'll just walk this way. So this is one product that we're unveiling a little early called Zolt.
Okay.
This is an evolution of our UAV platforms. I think this is the first time we have entered into this big class of platform. And the idea behind this is we're going to be able to carry much more payload, fly for much longer and much farther, 40-50 kilometers of range.
Okay.
And payload capacity much higher than what we've traditionally done.
How the payload dropping? I mean, like from where?
From underneath. So you can see one of the payloads down there.
Okay.
So the idea is that a payload such as this will be mounted underneath.
Okay.
And it also has the capability to drop the payload if you want.
Okay.
So for example, again, like life-saving supplies or anything else that our customers may want to drop, you can drop from this platform.
So how is this Aero India workout for you? I mean, how is the show and what is the view about this?
So we've been to Aero India a few times, and it's one of the flagship events in India. So in that way, it's great to be present just for visibility. But even beyond that, I think the kind of people we've interacted with, it's always been great. Aero India has always been a great experience for us in that way.
So next, I mean, like, where do you want to see in upcoming 5 years? I mean, like, what exactly you want to see?
In 5 years,
Yeah.
I want us two things. I want all of these systems to actually be flown by our customers.
Okay.
So I can see the value they're actually bringing on the field. And I want to see newer platforms that we're showcasing at Aero India in 6 years. Every 2 years, right? So in 6 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, nice talking to you, Raghu.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you. ఈరోజు మన ముందు Bluj Aero కంపెనీ నుంచి సార్ అమర్ సార్ ఉన్నారు. సో సార్ మాకు కొంచెం ఈ వివరాలు మా ప్రేక్షకులకు చెప్పగలుగుతారా? వాట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ దిస్ డిస్ప్లే ఇస్ అబౌట్?
సో ఈ డిస్ప్లే కన్నా ముందు ఐ విల్ జస్ట్ టెల్ ఎ లిటిల్ బిట్ అబౌట్ Bluj Aero.
Yeah.
సో యాక్చువల్లీ Bluj Aero అనే కంపెనీ మేము ఫార్మ్ చేయడానికి విజన్ ఏంటంటే లాంగ్ టర్మ్ లో మనకి ఒక లాంగ్ రేంజ్ రీజనల్ ఎయిర్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ లైక్ ఎయిర్ టాక్సీ అంటాం. సో అట్లాంటివి తయారు చేయాలనేది మా లాంగ్ టర్మ్ విజన్. లైక్ మన శాటిలైట్ సిటీస్ ఇప్పుడు హైదరాబాద్, విజయవాడ కావచ్చు, అదే విజయవాడ, వైజాగ్ కావచ్చు, వీటన్నిటికీ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ రెగ్యులర్ ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ మే నాట్ మేక్ సెన్స్. సో అది వర్టికల్ టేక్ ఆఫ్ అండ్ ల్యాండింగ్ ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ అంటే యూ డోంట్ నీడ్ ఎయిర్పోర్ట్స్. మనకి సిటీ మధ్యలోంచి సిటీ మధ్యలోకి వెళ్ళగలుగుతుంది, అందరూ ఎయిర్పోర్ట్కి వెళ్ళవసరం లేదు. అండ్ లాంగ్ టర్మ్ లో నాట్ ఈవెన్ దట్, ఈవెన్ చాలా వేరే ఊర్లు ఎయిర్పోర్ట్స్ లేని ఊర్లు ఉన్నాయి, అక్కడ ఎయిర్పోర్ట్స్ కట్టే కన్నా కూడా ఇలాంటివి ఇస్ ద రైట్ సొల్యూషన్ అన్న హోల్ విజన్ ఫర్ ద కంపెనీ. అక్కడ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం. సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ Bluj Aero is all about. ఈ రోజు ఇక్కడ చూపించేది ఏంటంటే ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ మన లాంగ్ టర్మ్ విజన్ అది అయినా కూడా టు రీచ్ దేర్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు గో ఇన్ సర్టన్ ఫేజెస్. అందులో ఫస్ట్ ఫేజ్ ఏం చూస్ చేసుకున్నామంటే వీ వాంట్ టు గో విత్ లాజిస్టిక్ ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్. సో కంప్లీట్ కార్గో ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్ కి దీన్ని ఎట్లా అంటే మన ఇండియన్ డ్రోన్ రూల్స్ లో ఎనీ అన్మాన్డ్ ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ ఒక మనుషులు తీసుకెళ్లకుండా, పైలట్ లేకుండా ఆటోమేటిక్ గా వెళ్ళగలిగి 500 kgs కన్నా లోపల ఉంటే టోటల్ మాస్ దాని డ్రోన్ లో సర్టిఫై చేయొచ్చు. సో ఇది ఎందుకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ బిల్డ్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు బిగ్గెస్ట్ థింగ్ ఇస్ సర్టిఫికేషన్. సో మన రెగ్యులేషన్ నుంచి దాని సర్టిఫికేషన్ వస్తేనే మనం ఫ్లై చేయగలం. అది ప్యాసింజర్ ని క్యారీ చేయాలంటే ఇట్స్ లాంగ్ ప్రాసెస్. అండ్ దాని గురించి అని మేము ఆ రూల్ ని అడ్వాంటేజ్ తీసుకొని ఫస్ట్ ప్రోడక్ట్ ని కార్గోకి వెళ్దాం అని చెప్పి 500 kgs లో రెస్ట్రిక్ట్ చేసి సో కార్గోకి సర్టిఫై చేస్తున్నాం ఇప్పుడు. సో మనం ఇక్కడ చూసేది ఏంటంటే దిస్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ద ఫస్ట్ ప్రోడక్ట్ దట్ కెన్ క్యారీ 100 kgs పేలోడ్. సో టోటల్ 100 kg కార్గో తీసుకెళ్ళగలుగుతుంది ఓవర్ like 250 kilometers of distance, and this will be powered by hydrogen electric propulsion.
Okay.
So again, we will be one of the first few guys who will be developing hydrogen electric propulsion. And మీరు ఇక్కడ వీడియో చూసినట్టయితే సో దిస్ ఇస్ ఇది మన ప్రొటోటైప్ ఆల్రెడీ బిల్డ్ చేసాము, ఫ్లై చేసాము కూడా. సో ఈ ప్రొటోటైప్ వచ్చేసి దీనికన్నా ముందు వర్షన్, ఇది సెకండ్ వర్షన్ ఆఫ్ ప్రొటోటైప్ ఆల్రెడీ.
Okay.
అండ్ ఈ ప్రోటోటైప్ చూస్తే హైదరాబాద్ లో బిల్డ్ అయిన ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ ఇండియాలో ఇప్పుడు వచ్చి మొత్తం ప్రైవేట్ కంపెనీలో మాకు తెలిసి ఇది లార్జెస్ట్ ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్
Yeah.
విచ్ వాస్
Exactly.
బిల్డ్ అండ్ ఫ్లోన్ ఫ్రమ్ హైదరాబాద్.
Okay.
అండ్ ఇది పబ్లిక్లీ వి డిడ్ ఫ్లైట్. మన ఢిల్లీలో భారత్ మొబిలిటీ ఎక్స్పో అయింది లాస్ట్ జనవరిలో.
Yes.
అక్కడ మన మినిస్ట్రీ ఆఫీస్ నుంచి వచ్చిన సెక్రటరీ ముందు ఫ్లై చేస్తాం.
Okay.
ఇట్స్ బిగ్ థింగ్ ఫర్ అస్ ఆల్సో, ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళకి కూడా కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ కావాలి
Yes.
చేయగలుగుతారు అన్నది.
Oh.
సో ఇది ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లైట్.
Okay.
నెక్స్ట్ ఇది దీని తర్వాత కమర్షియల్ పైలట్స్ ప్లాన్ చేసాం ఇప్పుడు.
Okay.
సో ఇయర్ అంతా మోస్ట్లీ కమర్షియల్ పైలట్స్ చేస్తాము. 2026 లో దీంతో మార్కెట్ ఎంట్రీ
Okay.
అండ్ అబౌట్ 28-29 లో ప్యాసింజర్ వర్షన్ తో మార్కెట్ ఎంట్రీ. అది కంపెనీ టార్గెట్.
So 2026 లో it's going to come out అంటున్నారు.
Market entry is going to
Market
happen.
entry. Yeah.
అండ్ సిమిలర్లీ దీనికి మన డిఫెన్స్ ఫోర్సెస్ లో చూస్తే వీఆర్ సీయింగ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఫర్ కార్గో డ్రోన్స్ అట్ హై ఆల్టిట్యూడ్స్.
Hmm.
సో వాళ్ళ కోసం కూడా వీఆర్ మేకింగ్ ఇట్ లైక్ హై ఆల్టిట్యూడ్ వేరియంట్, హై ఆల్టిట్యూడ్ ప్రొవిజన్ చేస్తున్నాము.
Okay.
సో డిఫెన్స్ ఫోర్సెస్ కూడా వీఆర్ వెరీ
Both the ways. Both the ways. Like
both.
defense and normal.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. ఈ రోజు రామ్కో కంపెనీతో ఉన్నాము. హాయ్ నమస్తే సార్.
నమస్తే,
సార్ మీ కంపెనీ ఐ మీన్ లైక్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారా వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ద కంపెనీ ఇస్?
సో మా రామ్కో సిస్టమ్ అనేది పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ రామ్కో గ్రూప్ అండి.
Okay.
రామ్కో గ్రూప్ అనేది దే హావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఇన్ సిమెంట్స్, మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్, టెక్స్టైల్స్ ఎక్సెట్రా. రామ్కో సిస్టమ్స్ ఈజ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ లైక్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీ. మేము 1997 నుంచి బిజినెస్ లో ఉన్నాము అండ్ వీఆర్ పబ్లిక్లీ లిస్టెడ్ కంపెనీ యాజ్ వెల్. సో అవర్ గ్రూప్ ఈజ్ ఓవరాల్ $1 billion రెవెన్యూస్ ఉంది మాకు దానికి. సో ఈ రామ్కో సిస్టమ్స్ ఇస్ ప్రొడక్ట్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీ. ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ ఓన్లీ మేడ్ ఇన్ ఇండియా సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీ విత్ ఇన్ ఏవియేషన్ సెగ్మెంట్, విచ్ మేము చాలా ప్రౌడ్ గా ఫీల్ అవుతూ ఉంటాం అనమాట. సో ఇది మా షార్ట్ ఓవర్వ్యూ అబౌట్.
సో వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ అంటే కొత్త సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఏమైనా లాంచ్ చేశారా రీసెంట్లీ? అంటే
Yeah.
లైక్ ఏదో
Yeah.
ఇండియా 2025 కోసం ఏదన్నా లాంచింగ్
రైట్
చేశారా?
రైట్. సో బిఫోర్ ఐ ఆన్సర్ దట్ క్వశ్చన్, మాకు నేను చెప్పినట్టు మాది ప్రొడక్ట్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీ, ప్రొడక్ట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీ. అండ్ మాకు డిఫరెంట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, డిఫరెంట్ వర్టికల్స్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏవియేషన్ లో వీ హ్యావ్ ఏవియేషన్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, పేరోల్ కి మాకు వేరే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఉంది, అలాగే లాజిస్టిక్స్ సపరేట్ గా ఉంది,
Okay.
కోర్ ఈఆర్పీ లో ఉంది అనమాట. సో ఏవియేషన్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నట్టు కనుక అయితే విత్ ఇన్ ఏవియేషన్ లో మేము రీసెంట్ గా వీ సర్వ్ టు డిఫరెంట్ సెగ్మెంట్స్ ఇన్ ఏవియేషన్. ఏవియేషన్ లో చాలా డిఫరెంట్ సెగ్మెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి.
Yes.
ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కమర్షియల్ ఎయిర్లైన్స్ అనుకోండి, ఎంఆర్ఓస్ అనుకోండి, డిఫెన్స్ అనుకోండి, డ్రోన్స్ అనుకోండి, ఈ విధంగా హెలికాప్టర్స్ అనుకోండి, డిఫరెంట్ సెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. రామ్కో యొక్క స్పెషాలిటీ ఏంటంటే మీకు అందరికీ మేము సపోర్ట్ చేస్తాం అనమాట. అండ్ రీసెంట్లీ ఏమైందంటే మేము దేర్ ఇస్ సబ్ సెగ్మెంట్ కాల్డ్ ఇంజన్ ఎంఆర్ఓస్.
Okay.
ఇంజన్ ఎంఆర్ఓస్ ఉండేలాగా అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఫ్లైట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంజన్స్ ఉంటాయి, మీరు చూసారు
Yes, yes.
అవుట్ సైడ్ ఇట్ సైడ్. ఆ ఇంజన్స్ మామూలుగా ఇంజన్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరర్స్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు అనమాట. సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సిఎఫ్ఎం అనేది ఉంటుంది, జిఈ అనేది ఇంజన్స్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఈ ఇంజన్స్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ అయిన తర్వాత ఏమవుతుంది అంటే దాన్ని మెయింటెనెన్స్ చేసుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది అనమాట. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏ విధంగా కార్ మనం మెయింటెనెన్స్ రెగ్యులర్ గా ఉంటుందో అలాగే ఈ ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ అయితే ఇంజన్ మనం మెయింటెనెన్స్ పంపాలి. సో ఈ దాంట్లో అన్నిట్లో కల్లా ఇంజన్ ఇస్ కాంప్లెక్స్ అసెట్.
Yes,
సో
exactly.
చాలా రెగ్యులర్స్ మెయింటెనెన్స్ ఉంటుంది అనమాట.
Oh.
దాని నీడ్స్ అనేది డిఫరెంట్. సో మేము ఏం చేసామంటే ఆ ఇండస్ట్రీకి ఆ సబ్ సెగ్మెంట్ కి కావాల్సిన రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ అనలైజ్ చేసుకొని ఒక కొత్త సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అనేది రిలీజ్ చేసాం, ఇంజిన్ ఎంఆర్ఓ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అనేది.
Okay.
అది జస్ట్ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ రిలీజ్ చేసాం అండ్ వీఆర్ సీయింగ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ విత్ కస్టమర్స్.
Okay.
ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మనం లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కస్టమర్ ని అక్వైర్ చేసాం, కొరియన్ ఎయిర్ అని.
Yeah.
సౌత్ కొరియాలో ఫ్లాగ్ క్యారియర్. దే చోజన్ అవర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, దే యూజింగ్ అవర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఫర్ their engine capabilities.
Okay.
So that's the one new thing that we have done.
Okay. Upcoming 5 years లో అంటే లైక్ ఏం తేవాలనుకుంటున్నారు సార్? వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ యూ వాంట్ టు బ్రింగ్?
Yeah. So and మీకు తెలిసే ఉంటుంది కదా, so India is a booming A&D sector within world.
Yeah.
Entire world is looking at India for aviation work. The thing is like న్యూస్ లో మీరు చూసే ఉంటారు, లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిర్క్రాఫ్ట్ ఆర్డర్స్ అనేది పెట్టారు మన క్యారియర్స్, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ ఎయిర్ ఇండియా, ఇండిగో అనేది థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ప్లేన్స్ ని వాళ్ళు ఆర్డర్స్ పెట్టారు. అలాగే డిఫెన్స్ సెక్టర్ చూస్తే కనుక లాట్ ఆఫ్ బయింగ్ ఇస్ బీయింగ్ డన్ ఫ్రమ్ అవర్ డిఫెన్స్ ఫోర్సెస్. సో ఇవన్నీ ఏంటంటే వెన్ దే బ్రింగ్ ఆల్ దోస్ థింగ్ యూ నీడ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఈకో సిస్టమ్ టు సపోర్ట్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మెయింటెనెన్స్ కు హ్యాంగర్స్ కావాలి, షాప్స్ కావాలి, అవి సెటప్ అవుతున్నాయి అనమాట. అలాగే సప్లై చైన్ అనేది కాంపోనెంట్స్ అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. కాంపోనెంట్స్ కావాల్సిన మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కావాలి, దానికి కావాల్సిన మెయింటెనెన్స్ అనేది కావాలి, వీటన్నిటికి టైఅప్ చేస్తూ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అనేది కావాలి. ఈ విధంగా ద ఎంటైర్ ఈకో సిస్టమ్ అనేది బాగా పెద్దదవుతుంది. సో మేము అండ్ వీ ఆల్రెడీ హ్యావ్ capabilities to address to this ecosystem, and our focus is going to be as a made in India software company,
Okay.
we want to support this growing aerospace and defense system within India. Adi ma goal.
మీ గోల్
Yeah.
ఓకే ఓకే నైస్ లిజనింగ్ సార్ సో ఫ్యూచర్ ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది అంటే లైక్
Very optimistic. As I said, the industry itself is on exponential growth, I would say, from the opportunities perspective, and we are very optimistic and especially defense side. Since a lot of these assets are coming, our defense forces are coming, and you might have seen a lot of foreign companies, just like especially OEMs, manufacturers.
Yeah.
They are having a lot of JVs with Indian companies, like likes of HAL, like Tata Advanced Systems, like Adani, lot of JVs are there. Why they are doing that is to support this growth of aerospace and defense. So I can say that if you tell me like what are the top growing sectors within India, I would say definitely aerospace and defense. So very optimistic about the growth.
యా దట్స్ గ్రేట్ సార్ దట్స్ గ్రేట్ సో ఈ షో గురించి మరి లైక్ వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ వ్యూ సార్
This is fantastic show, and this is the largest air show in Asia, Aero India.
Yeah.
And I attended a few other air shows as well, like Farnborough last year and all. But the magnitude of the scale that is happening this year is, I think, probably the largest Aero India so far. That's any Chapagalno. And again, like you name any manufacturer in the global scale, they are here, right?
Yes,
Right from Lockheed Martins to Elevate Systems to GEs of the world, everyone is having the shops, hangars here, showcasing their product.
Yeah.
That talks volumes about the kind of growth potential that India has.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ సార్ నైస్ జర్నీ సార్ మీతో
Thank you so much. Thanks.
చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ గివింగ్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
సుమన్ టీవీ
Yeah.
సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్
Thank you so much.
वेलकम टू सुमन टीवी। मेरा नाम स्वाति है और आज हमारे साथ है नेक्स्टलीप एरोनॉटिक्स से गजेंद्र कश्यप जी, जो वो कंपनी के चीफ टेक्निकल ऑफिसर यानी कि CTO है। आज वो हमें बताने वाले हैं कि नेक्स्टलीप एरोनॉटिक्स और पारस ड्रोन्स, इनका क्या रिलेशन है और कैसे हाउ डज दिस वर्क।
So, Nextleap Aeronautics ड्रोन और एडवांस्ड एविएशन टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी है जो बहुत सारे तकनीकी विमानों के लिए काम करती है। हम लोग बहुत सारे विमानों के लिए रिसर्च करते हैं और ये ज़्यादातर अभी डिफेंस के लिए इस्तेमाल हो रहे हैं। तो पारस डिफेंस जो है एक बड़ी कंपनी है जो इन डिफेंस एरिया में पहले से काम करती आ रही है। नेक्स्टलीप एरोनॉटिक्स को हमने 2019 में शुरू किया था। हमारा पहला प्रोजेक्ट था एयर टैक्सी, लेकिन फिर हमने जब मार्केट देखा है तो हमने जाना कि इंडिया में ही बहुत सारा काम है करने के लिए, तो हम लोगों ने उस दिशा में अपने कदम उठाए हैं। और सबसे पहला हमारा प्रोजेक्ट जो उसके सपोर्ट से हम कर पाए वो था एक एग्रीकल्चरल ड्रोन। फिर हमने दूसरे प्रोजेक्ट्स भी किए हैं। तो इस तरह धीरे धीरे करके हम एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करके हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। नेक्स्टलीप एरोनॉटिक्स खुद भी बहुत रिसर्च करता है और हम बहुत सारे डिफेंस लैब्स के साथ काम करते हैं। और हमारा जो प्रोजेक्ट होते हैं, जैसे अभी हमने यहाँ पर एक ड्रोन लेकर आए हैं जो फ्रंटियर पे काफ़ी, जैसे देश की सीमाओं पर काफ़ी इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है, टेररिस्ट ऑपरेशंस के अगेंस्ट इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है। तो ये एक नई किस्म का ड्रोन है जो कि बहुत लाइट वेट है, इसमें थर्मल कैमरा है।
ये ड्रोन एग्रीकल्चर के लिए भी यूज होता है?
नहीं, ये एग्रीकल्चर के लिए नहीं है, ये सिर्फ डिफेंस के लिए यूज है। आर्मी में, CRPF में, BSF वगैरह के जवान ऑफिसर्स।
ये आपका लेटेस्ट प्रोडक्ट है?
ये हमारा लेटेस्ट प्रोडक्ट।
इसका नाम
प्रहरी है। इसका नाम प्रहरी इसलिए रखा है क्योंकि ये सीमा पर आगे जाके या हमारी सुरक्षा के लिए काम कर सकता है और सिर्फ एक अकेला जवान ही इसको ऑपरेट करके इससे काफ़ी, जैसे या कोई दुश्मन की खबर लानी है या कोई हमें एक एरिया का निरीक्षण करना है तो उसमें काफ़ी काम आ सकता है। दिन हो या रात हो, दोनों समय में बहुत अच्छा काम करता है।
और ये रिमोट से कंट्रोल्ड
होता है। एक ही इंसान इसको उड़ा सकता है और उसी समय में मॉनिटर भी कर सकता है।
तो ये सिर्फ सर्विलेंस ड्रोन है कि डज इट, मतलब ये बॉम्ब्स वगैरह भी, अटैक ड्रोन भी है?
ये सिर्फ सर्वेलेंस ड्रोन है क्योंकि बहुत ही लाइट वेट है 300 ग्राम के आसपास इसका वजन है। तो इसमें
और मैंने सुना है कि आजकल काफी सारे ड्रोन्स में वो कैमोफ्लेज फैसिलिटी भी आ रही है ताकि दुश्मन उन्हें देख नहीं पाए, तो वैसी कुछ टेक्नोलॉजी आप सोच रहे, सिंस आप R&D करते हो तो?
हाँ, ये सब तकनीक आएंगी आगे आने वाले समय में। हम लोगों ने भी उसके बारे में रिसर्च की है, लेकिन अभी उसके लिए थोड़ा टाइम है, क्योंकि ये सब करने के लिए टाइम लगता है और ये ज़रूरी है कि हमारे पास ऐसे डिफेंस के साथ मिलकर प्रोजेक्ट्स भी आएं जो उस रिसर्च को आगे बढ़ाएं।
तो ये ड्रोन के लिए कैसा रिस्पॉन्स है आपको?
इस ड्रोन के लिए हमारे पास बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स है आर्म फोर्सेस की तरफ से, और BSF वगैरह काफ़ी फोर्सेस से काफ़ी अच्छा इंटरेस्ट है। बहुत सारे लोग इसमें इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो खूबियां तकनीक की हम इसमें ला सके हैं और जो हम दे रहे हैं वो इस समय हिंदुस्तान में इस तरह के ड्रोन में कोई नहीं दे पा रहा।
वाओ। और दिस इज अभी ये एक डिफेंस ड्रोन है, इसके अलावा कोई और कैपेबिलिटीज के ड्रोन्स है आपके?
हमारे पास एक कामिकाजी जेट ड्रोन भी हमने बनाया था, जो कि हमने एक हिंदुस्तान में ही डिलीवर किया है। और इसके अलावा हमने एक 10 किलो का लॉजिस्टिक्स ड्रोन भी बनाया था, जो 100 किलोमीटर तक उड़ सकता है और 120 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की रफ्तार से जाता है। हमारे पास एक और लॉजिस्टिक्स ड्रोन भी है, जिसका अभी अभी हमने आर्म फोर्सेस को डेमो दिया है। तो हमारे पास प्रोजेक्ट्स अलग अलग तरह के हैं। हम लोग DRDO लैब्स को भी सपोर्ट करते हैं, तो हर एक तरह की इस्तेमाल के लिए हमारे पास एक सॉल्यूशन है, जो हम अपने कस्टमर के लिए हम एक स्पेसिफिक उनकी प्रॉब्लम को समझ के उस पे काम करके हम उनके लिए एक सॉल्यूशन बनाते हैं। तो
कस्टमाइज्ड ड्रोन्स जिसको
हाँ,
बोलते
हम
हैं।
कस्टमाइज सॉल्यूशन देते हैं, और हम ऐसे कस्टमाइज सॉल्यूशन हमने पिछले 4-5 सालों में सिर्फ हिंदुस्तान में नहीं, हमने यूरोप में भी कंपनीज को दिए हैं, हमने अमेरिकी कंपनियों के लिए भी काम किया है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में काम किया है। तो हमारे पास काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है, हमारे पास R&D है, प्रोडक्शन फैसिलिटी है। सो उस तरह से देखें तो हमारे पास कंपनी में हम पूरा एक कस्टमर की प्रॉब्लम लेके उनकी क्या समस्या है वहाँ से हम शुरू करके पूरी इंजीनियरिंग करके फिर डिज़ाइन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करके हम कस्टमर को एक एयरक्राफ्ट डिलीवर करते हैं।
आपको क्या लगता है, अभी देयर आर बहुत सारी कंपनीज है जो ड्रोन्स मैन्युफैक्चर कर रही है, इंडिजिनस ड्रोन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग चल रहा है इन इंडिया, लाइक हम अगर गिनने जाए तो देयर आर मल्टीपल कंपनीज। आप कंपटीशन में वेयर डू यू सी, आपको कहाँ देखते हैं ये पूरी कंपटीशन?
देखिए, अभी मार्केट में बहुत सारी कंपनीज हैं जो ड्रोन बना रही हैं। कंपटीशन में अपने आप को हम देखते हैं कि हम एक कस्टमाइज सॉल्यूशन कस्टमर की प्रॉब्लम को समझ के बनाते हैं। हम ऐसा नहीं है कि अरे इस एरिया में एक ये है, दूसरी कंपनीज वो सॉल्यूशन बना रही हैं, हमारे पास भी ये होना चाहिए। हम उस तरह से नहीं सोचते हैं। हम सोचते हैं कि जो असली समस्या है उसका समाधान हम करें। ऐसा नहीं है कि हम ये भी बनाएं वो भी बनाएं और सब तरह का एक प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में, उससे कोई दिशा नहीं रहेगी कि हम किस समस्या का समाधान कर रहे हैं। अगर आप 10 समस्याओं से एक साथ जूझने की कोशिश करेंगे तो आप किसी का भी समाधान नहीं पाएंगे। एक बार में एक समस्या को ठीक से सुलझाएं, उसका समाधान करें, फिर दूसरे को समझें।
मेक सेंस। और व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से, आपको मेक इन इंडिया इनिशिएटिव के बारे में क्या कहना है? हाउ आर यू, आपका कंट्रीब्यूशन कैसा है मेक इन इंडिया का?
देखिए, भारत में इस समय मेक इन इंडिया पर काफी काम चल रहा है। बहुत सारी कंपनीज हैं जो इस दिशा में काम कर रही हैं, करना चाहती हैं। सरकार की तरफ से भी प्रोत्साहित किया जा रहा है, बहुत सारी सहूलियतें दी जा रही हैं इसके लिए। तो मुझे लगता है कि बहुत अच्छा है, इसमें काम करना चाहिए। धीरे धीरे करके इस इकोसिस्टम को हमें बनाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि ड्रोन में बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स यूज होते हैं। और हमारी कंपनी की जहाँ तक बात की जाए तो हम लोग बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स जो हैं भारत में ही बनाते हैं। धीरे धीरे करके हमने कहाँ से शुरू किया था, आज हम इस जगह पे पहुंचे हैं कि हम सारा का सारा पार्ट्स जो डिजाइन और मैन्युफैक्चर सबका सब हिंदुस्तान में हिंदुस्तानी कंपनियों से कर सके। सो अभी पहले कैसा था कि लोग चीन से सामान ला के बना लेते थे, हम उस दिशा में जाने वाले शायद पहली कंपनियों में से हैं कि कैसे भारत में ही इस पूरे इकोसिस्टम को बनाया जाए, कैसे हम अपने अंदर खुद ही, क्योंकि भारत में टैलेंट की तो कोई कमी नहीं है।
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
और लोगों में अभी जो उत्साह है, जो एनर्जी है, उसकी तो मतलब पहले की तुलना में तो हम बहुत आगे हैं।
वाओ, ओके।
तो उसको हमें इस्तेमाल करना होगा।
हमारे देश
सही
में
दिशा
स्किल्ड लेबर की भी कमी नहीं है वैसे देखा जाए।
स्किल लेबर की कमी नहीं है, और अभी जो एक एनर्जी है और जिस तरह से कंपनीज एक दूसरे के साथ काम करना चाहती हैं और देखती हैं कि हिंदुस्तान को कहाँ जाना चाहिए,
Correct.
वो जो उत्साह है,
Spirit.
जो स्पिरिट है, वो बहुत जरूरी है और वो बहुत अच्छी है इससे।
माय लास्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट डू यू थिंक, ये एरो इंडिया कैसा रहा आपके लिए?
एरो इंडिया अभी तक हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा रहा है। हमने काफी लोगों से बातचीत की, बहुत सारे लोगों ने हमारे प्रोडक्ट में भी इंटरेस्ट दिखाया, और उसके अलावा जैसे मैं बोल रहा था कि बहुत सारे कस्टमर्स की अपनी समस्याएं हैं जो हमारे साथ
अच्छा।
बता रहे हैं, और उसके लिए उनको एक ड्रोन चाहिए।
ओके।
तो हम अभी आज ही हमारे पास कई सारे ऐसे कस्टमर्स आए।
एरो इंडिया
हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा रहा। हमने यहाँ पे अपने नए ड्रोन को प्रदर्शित किया। उसके बाद बहुत सारे हमारे पास कस्टमर्स ऐसे आए, जैसे मैंने पहले बताया था, जिनकी अपनी खुद की समस्याएं हैं, और अभी जो कंपनियां ड्रोन मार्केट में बना के उन्होंने अपने रखे हैं, उनसे उनकी समस्या का समाधान नहीं हो रहा है, तो वो हमारे साथ मिल के उस समस्या पे काम करना चाहते हैं, और उनके लिए एक अपना खास ड्रोन जो उनके काम आ सके वो बनाना चाहते हैं। तो उस दिशा में अगर हम सोचें तो हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छी बात है कि कस्टमर्स हमारे पास आ रहे हैं, और उनके लिए हम एक उनके जैसा सॉल्यूशन हम उनको दे पाएंगे।
वाओ, थैंक यू सो मच गजेंद्र जी।
तो
ये थे हमारे साथ गजेंद्र कश्यप जी, जो कि नेक्स्टलीप एरोनॉटिक्स के सीटीओ है, जो हमें समझा रहे थे किस तरीके से ड्रोन्स का इस्तेमाल डिफेंस में हो सकता है, और डिफेंस के साथ साथ काफी सारी कैपेबिलिटीज है। ये फिलहाल बहुत सारे ड्रोन्स पे रिसर्च कर रहे हैं, और इनकी रिसर्च मोस्टली इस पे बेस्ड है कि कस्टमर्स को क्या चाहिए, तो दैट इज मोर ऑफ अ कस्टमाइज्ड सॉल्यूशंस देने का इनका प्रयास है आगे चल के। थैंक यू। Today we are having with us Pankaj Akula, who is the Chief Technologist at Aksi Aerospace Group. Hello, Pankaj sir.
हेलो मैडम।
So, can you explain me what is Aksi Aerospace all about, and what is your main product? What do you do in Aksi Aerospace?
So Aksi Aerospace Group is a group of 9 companies which are basically into the creation of drone subsystems and drones for the domestic and international markets. So we have started with a clear understanding that we need to be focusing on the development of core technical components like autopilots, batteries, motors, camera systems, so that we are in a position to create a very good indigenous product which can be sold at a very competitive price with the best quality across the globe.
So what is this?
This is the flight control system. This is the Aksi's flight control system. We have our company KK Drone Autopilots, which designs, manufactures, and creates our autopilot platforms. So we design the autopilot hardware, the autopilot control loop, as well as the autopilot application software, and that is getting deployed across our all drone platforms. Now, added to this, we also have created through our battery company. We also have got our own batteries. Today, these are manufactured in our factory, and this advantage of
This is again made in India.
yes, this is made in India.
All made in India products.
Yes. So this we have created as a battery. We are able in a position to create, customize. The first benefit that you create when you create your own subcomponents, the ability to customize as per the customer requirement.
Correct.
And the second thing that you get is you will be creating a very good fundamental technology, so that in the future, anytime any type of customization or challenge comes due to any geopolitical situation, we are in a good position that we will be able to produce ourselves.
Okay.
So we are innovating company wise, we have a lot of innovations, but I would like to take you through some of the key innovations.
Yes.
The first and foremost is our indigenous autopilot system.
Autopilot, yeah.
We have our own indigenous battery platforms. Then using this, we have created a very unique architecture for the Agri drone. Like you can see, a very famous can, what you are seeing here. This is your drinking water can. Okay. And this has been utilized to create an Agri drone. First reason, the present day tanks which are there for all the Agri drones, they cost around typically 6,000 to 10,000 rupees depending on the manufacturer. This is just 80 rupees.
Okay.
This can is 80
But
rupees.
I have never seen a can ever used
Yes.
in a drone before.
So that's what when we are talking about innovation, this is what we mean by innovation. Now, why nobody can use this can is because you know that when you do a high speed drift or high speed motion and then you have to turn, the water level is going to slosh. It is going to
Okay.
hit the walls. The CG of the aircraft is going to swing so high that is going to destabilize and crash the aircraft.
Oh.
So you need to have a very advanced flight stabilization built on the autopilot system, which needs to be in a position mathematically to correct the errors and keep it in stability. Like you have seen a very large flying. I come from the background of fighter jet autopilots. So
Okay.
I've been a scientist, National
Okay.
Aerospace Laboratories. I create autopilot system for the fighter aircraft.
Wow.
This has been my past background. Okay. So coming from that background, taking certain instructions from the fighters, how we have created an Agri fighter drone.
Okay.
Actually, you can see that all my motors are also not horizontal. These are all twisted and inclined at different angles.
I didn't understand the part Agri fighter drone.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So like you can see any of the drones available in the Hotel Expo, all the motors are put flat to the horizontal plane. They have to be flat.
Correct.
These are not flat. These are at 10 degrees.
Oh.
They are like this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, either this way or that way on that. Your inclination is 10 degree to the horizontal plane. So that firstly gives you enhanced flight handling capability coupled with an innovative indigenous flight control system. Okay. So this is an architecture that we are going to the type of architecture, the core elements of design come from the type of very high maneuverable aircraft. Okay, like a fighters. Now added to that, we have used our own autopilots, our own battery, and this kind of a domestically available. So what is this problem? What problem is this solving? So it is going to solve the first problem when you are using the same tank and not able to clean it. You are going to make a cocktail of the insecticides for the farmer. Let's say somebody is not cleaning the tank every day. You are going to make a cocktail of the 5 or 10 insecticides on the same day. Next day again you repeat. So the crop efficiency is going to come down if you do not have a position to clean. Now this is very cheap. We throw it away in 1 week. It is easy to wash. Now this is not a fixed platform. Whereas the other platforms, what you see, they are fixed. Cleaning is very challenging. Here we just pick up the can, take it out, clean or replace or throw away. After 15 days we replace. So it is very economical, efficient, and more fundamentally very stable. Okay. Now we will proceed to our next product, which is our to the next company, which is our industrial drone.
Okay.
This we have been testing in the Northern Command and various. We use our own indigenous autopilot systems, our own technologies, and our own platforms. So what is it giving? It is giving 100 minutes of endurance. 100 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
At a typical quadcopter, giving you 100 minutes. 100 minutes are achieved by platforms like the VTOLs.
Okay.
90 minutes is like a VTOL characteristic,
And
not
what
a
is
quad.
the threshold of a normal drone?
60 minutes, 45 minutes,
Okay, and this gives 100 minutes.
100 minutes.
Okay.
So this is again the innovation which is achieved not just by one innovation, but innovating in the flight controls, batteries, aircraft optimization, everything is made in-house.
Wow.
Okay. Now thereafter we also have other innovative concepts which we are experimenting and under continuous flight trials. This is also a drone.
Okay.
This is called a bladeless. Just it's a model.
Bladeless. Okay.
Just we'll keep it on there. So this is a bladeless configuration. So the bladeless configuration is basically, see, you have the challenge with the blades, it will hit somebody or cut somebody in this thing. So we are innovating on the next generation technology, bladeless aircraft.
Wow.
Okay, the bladeless drone. So every drone is coming with such a high
Blade.
RPM. 3000 RPM, anybody accidentally hits, you are going to cut the skin or
So it will
anything.
be a, yeah,
So next
accidental
generation
hazard.
revolution, what we are working on, and where active flight travels are happening. So where we are trying to really realize the concept of bladeless.
Okay.
Okay, without a blade and induction motor and the very differentiated airflow driven models to generate lift and create the forward motion, so that this is going to be a revolution in terms of its
Yes,
development.
because till now I have never heard of a bladeless drone. Yes, of course.
Yes. So in summary, this is where we started developing the subsystems,
Okay.
then migrated to certain innovative concepts depending on customer requirements, and also experimenting on variety of platforms. And in addition to all of that, we also have created very important thing that we wanted to showcase: the training drones in less than 10,000 rupees
Wow.
for the students, which can be used. They can be used to learn programming on this. They can help understand to fly. So this is a very cheap training drone that we are creating for the education sector, just for the sake of awareness and promoting awareness of the basic use of a drone with a propeller guard. Everything. This is a very safe, low, lightweight aircraft.
Wow, very nice.
So this comes with this carry case, and you can with all the kit and necessary accessories. So this is the training kit for all the enterprising drone enthusiasts who want to just learn and experiment how a drone works, how they want to take it forward. So this is how we are. We also have a training academy. What we are using to train. We are located at a very large manufacturing facility out of Hyderabad. So this is our R&D center where we are 150 engineers sitting over. This is our manufacturing unit. We have a lot of machinery in the production lines, and this is all based in Hyderabad, and we are got the serial production. Now, with all this capability and such a large group, today we are very proud to announce that we have got the contract from a very large company like Fixer for worth 85 crore rupees.
Okay.
Okay, for not domestic market, but for the global market supply.
So what are the specifications of the contract? Can you just briefly tell me?
So this is the aircraft, which is which is called again a very unique concept, all-body aircraft.
Okay.
So the all-body aircraft, where each and every part of the aircraft is going to generate lift, and it is going to be used for better efficiency.
Okay.
So this is one of its kind aircraft, which is called an all-body aircraft, and this can fly for 300 kilometer range, 3.5 hours of endurance, carrying a 10 kg of payload. I'll repeat, 300 kilometers of range.
So the contract is for this aircraft?
Yes, manufacturing serial production for their global markets, which is going to be shipped in 25 different countries.
Okay. Now, one of the most common questions, like there is a lot of competition in drones very recently, and most of them are jumping into indigenously developed drones, made in India drones. Where do you see yourself in that competition?
I think, firstly, I would not say there is any competition as such.
Okay.
The market is so large in both domestic and internationally. I think if you are
demand-wise,
say demand, as long as you are creating a competing product, it is going to be generating demand. I would not be accepting to the point that there is no demand. There is a very lot of demand. It is just that we need to be in a position to create the products. We do have sufficiently good order book from the international customers, and we are already established in 5 different countries, and we are rapidly expanding towards multiple bases across the globe. Now our immediate movement is in Dubai. We are also moving into the Indonesian market, Malaysian market. So as such, we do not see any challenge as for the demand. It is only the challenge of scaling up. So the reason why we do not talk of any challenge is because we are focusing on the core component. Once you are being an OEM of the core subsystems, you really don't have a challenge on the demand.
Correct.
If you are an assembler, so you need to differentiate between an OEM and an assembler. We are an OEM. We manufacture really aircraft grade composite, which are globally recognized. That is when we get a contract like $10 million for supplying to global markets.
okay, just while talking, a question hit my mind. What about the maintenance of these drones?
So
like
maintenance is a crucial concept for which we have revolutionized the way maintenance happens. We take care of it through training programs on the cloud. There is a variety of maintenance management policies that needs to go across. So every aircraft has got its set of training maintenance, which as the cloud based learning has enabled very faster and easy maintainability of all the aircraft. We don't have any challenge on it.
Okay. My last question: how has been Aero India for you this year?
So this is my 8th Aero India.
Okay.
Okay, so I have been here all my career. I have been attending.
Correct.
This is my 8th Aero India. So this is very super exciting, and we have seen a lot of active response, and we are anticipating. We also have got lot of convertible orders in addition to this $10 million for the manufacturing for the global markets. We have met a lot of international companies who are impressed by our factories and are ready to give orders in similar fashions for the global markets.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot.